Are we headed toward a transformation, not of the IPO market, but actually of the iPhone?
Right.
Because we have this fascinating story with Jana as teaming up with CalSTRS. They own $2 billion worth of Apple, and they're saying, you got to take some action to protect kids.
Right, and this is really about, kids being addicted to their iPhones. I dare say adults are addicted to their iPhones as well. To me, the backdrop of this that's so fascinating is this seems like the latest chapter in the reshaping of how we think about Silicon Valley and these big companies that really set themselves up to be, so progressive and so good for society. And now if you think about Facebook, if you think about Twitter, you think about Google, and now Apple, of all things, this does start to frame the company and really sort of the whole Silicon Valley ethos in a slightly different way.
But I love how it's not just Apple in general. They're also going to push for social investing.
Right.
Usually it's smaller investors who do that, but now you got Jana and you got CalSTRS. But
with Sting.
And with a nun.
Exactly.
Who also led the charge against Exxon as well.
But they're going to have a real fund for do-good investing.
But it's like, what's your time frame for that? Because if you're going to not invest in Apple because of something like this, Apple has had a monster run. So what's your time frame and how much a position are you willing to take on when you know their investors are also going to want returns?
Well, again, a broader shift that's going on here, and I think especially the public pension funds are starting to hear from their constituents. Because remember, big pension funds, the CalPERS of the world, you look at what's happening in Canada, where they're much more active and much more doing a lot more direct investing. They're becoming much more demanding of the companies that they own.